So the examiners ask you now to look for illegal immigrants and contrabands on your lorry. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to step back as far as we can. We want to look on top of the lorry, so let's go back as far as we can. We'll mention to the examiner if we had ladders, we would get some ladders and have a look on the top of them. Then we're going to start to approach the truck. As we approach the truck, we're going to look, we've looked on the top, we're going to look under the truck, then we're going to step to the side of the truck and we'll have a look behind the wind deflector. Make sure there's no people hiding behind or there's no substances, contrabands being put behind there. Now we need to open the bonnet. We always open the bonnet on this test. Now where those lines are just there, where the grill is, that's where we have our levers to open the bonnet. Have a little look in the bonnet to make sure there's nothing hiding in there. You can open up the windscreen reservoir and check that there's been nothing stashed in there. Close the bonnet over and then we're going to walk around and we're going to into the driver's side. First of all, look in the pockets, make sure there's nothing in there, nothing down there. We're going to look under the mat, nothing under the mat. Then we're going to climb up into the cab. And when we get into the cab, we're going to make sure there's nothing behind the sun blinds. We're going to get up, we're going to check everything. We're going to be checking behind the seat. Make sure there's nothing behind the seat. Nope, nothing down there. We're going to check everything that we've got. So we get into the truck and we're checking as much as we can. We're going to lift this up, make sure there's nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay, that's fine, there's nothing. Move the sun visor, have a look down the front, nothing down there. Now we're getting out and we're getting in the passenger side. So we come around to the passenger side, same again, open it up, same again, look in the pockets, nothing there. Look under the mat, nothing there. We do have little panels as well, compartments, so to open them, you have a little lever. You pull it, you keep it pulled, and you open that up. Nothing there, that's fine. Close it over, into the cab, sorry, into the passenger side. Again, make sure there's nothing down there. We've got some cupboards, open them up. Nothing hiding in there, we've got cleaner fluids, nothing there, nothing behind the seat, even though we do have quite a bit of equipment behind there. We could open the sunroof and check there's no one behind there, nobody hiding behind the wind deflector. So we're going to check there's nothing behind the wheels, check in there. Nothing behind the mirrors. There's a gap here, we'll check behind the gap, there's nothing down there, there's nothing under there. Oh, check the fuel cap, nothing in there. Again, we'll check on top if we can, we might need to go a distance. We need to check underneath the chassis, make sure there's nobody hiding under the chassis. Check between the twin wheels, nothing stashed there. We're going to come to the twin tyres, we're going to look in there again. Make sure there's nothing in there, nothing down there, that's okay. Underneath the back, and nothing under the chassis, no one hiding. So we can also, from the very back of the truck, have a look underneath and check in between the twin tyres. Make sure there's a gap and there's nothing stashed underneath. And as well, we're looking under the actual chassis as well. So we've checked under both twin tyres. Also, step back and have a little look over the top of the lorry again if you would. So over, under and through. So we'll be checking. We need to, on this truck, you need to put on the tail lift. Tail lift light needs to be ignited. So to operate the tail lift, what we do is after the power's on, we use the button at the back, we press it down and the tail lift will start to come down. If you get stuck with the tail lift on the far side, which it sometimes does, just raise it back up again. The up key with the up button, and then you bring it back down. You just need to lower it down until you've got access to the rear door. And you just get that and you pull it that way and you push it up, and then you just say, so I'm having a look in the back for any immigrants in there. If you want me to get up and have a look inside, I can do. Usually the examiners don't let you get inside, but if they do, then you need to know how to fold down the tail lift. Okay, and if you need to get up, or you could, if you nimble enough, just lower it all the way to the floor. And then when it's all the way to the floor, you may be able to use it as a little ledge to stand on. Sometimes you need going to stand up there so I could get in the back that way. Get in the back and have a look over for any people there. Anybody hiding where they shouldn't be. Okay, let's move that all the way down and we closed it. Just about there, that's fine. So then all we do now is we're just going to raise the tail lift back up. Sometimes the examiners they don't want you to put it back away, so you'll just leave it and your instructor will sort out the tail lift. So we picked a wet day today, but it could be raining on your test. I'm going to continue though. Underneath, nothing under there. If there's anything that opens and you want to open it up, then like this opens, so you can turn it that way, nothing in there, but make sure you lock it, otherwise we'll lose that. Again, nothing here. Check between the twin tyres, nothing in there. We keep checking until the examiner stops us. We check in between the twin tyres again. On this side, there's nothing there. So we check under the chassis, again there's nothing, nobody hiding under there. Nothing in the battery compartment. Nothing between the gap of the lorry. This wheel as well. No drugs down there. Let's come away. Try and have a look on the top of the truck. Walk away as far as you need to. You're not really going to be able to see on top of the truck, but walk away as much as you can. Okay, there's nothing on the top of the truck. And we can see from here there's nobody behind the wind deflector.